Hey, Iris, can we talk for a sec?
What's up, Emily? Something wrong?
You're watching my son next Saturday, right?
Wait, what? That's kind of sudden. Do you have something going on?
A lunch with my friends, then some shopping and a manicure. After that, I'm going out for drinks, so I'll need you to watch them till late.
I'm really sorry, but we actually have plans that day, too.
Who cares about that? This is an emergency.
But we've had these plans set for a while now.
Hold up. Are you seriously turning me down? I thought family's supposed to help each other out in situations like this.
This is way too last minute, and honestly, watching your son isn't really possible for us right now.
Oh wait, don't tell me. You don't like my son or something.
That's not it at all. We already have plans, so we can't do it.
Wow, what's with the attitude? We're family, so isn't this a bit too stiff?
I just think your son is your responsibility.
Wait, seriously? You're really going to go that far? It's okay to lean on family once in a while.
Then maybe you should have asked us in advance, don't you think? Dropping this on us out of nowhere isn't fair.
That's why I'm asking now. Stop being so mean and just help me out.
I'm sorry, but we really can't.
Oh, wow. I can't believe this. You're seriously heartless.
I'm just telling you the facts.
Fine. I'm telling Mom about this.
Go ahead. Be my guest.
But please, just for one day, I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, but the answer's still no.
You know what? Just say yes already. You're only making this worse for yourself.
I'm not saying no out of spite.
Why are you being so cold? Can't you just help me out a little?
It's really unfair for you to dump this on us like it's our problem.
Wow, so you're going to nitpick every little thing? You're seriously such a nasty sister-in-law.
Like I said, we can't help you.
Then who am I supposed to ask?
Emily, that's something you need to figure out yourself.
Whatever.
All right then, take care.
Hey, I'm not done talking yet. Unbelievable. Hey, Iris. So, I heard a little rumor. I'm guessing it's a joke, but... Are you seriously having a wedding now? That's ridiculous, right? Wait, you're actually doing it? You're kidding, right? There's no way. Who even came up with this idea to have a wedding this late?
Hey, Emily. It's been a while, huh? Glad to see you're doing well. Have you been good? You're right, we're planning for next month. The date's already set, so now we're just ironing out the details and doing the final checks.
It's been almost 2 years since you got married. Isn't that kind of shameless? What's even the point of having a wedding now? Who waits this long to throw a wedding? Isn't that the kind of thing you do within the first year at least? I mean, come on. This is just common sense. Wow, so you're going to nitpick every little thing?
Well, wouldn't you actually know the reason better than anyone? Honestly, if anyone needs an explanation, it's us. Do I really need to spell it out for you?
Huh? What are you even talking about? How would I know anything about that? Seriously, what the hell?
Excuse me? Originally, we planned to have the wedding right after registering our marriage, but since one of your relatives passed away, we decided it wouldn't be appropriate to hold the ceremony as planned. So we went ahead and filed the paperwork, but postponed the actual wedding until after the mourning period was over. Do you seriously not remember any of this? I honestly can't believe you forgot about that entirely.
Oh, please. That's news to me, and I don't care anyway. Don't go blaming us just because you dragged your feet. You guys are the ones who put it off, and now you're acting like nothing happened. That's just plain shameless.
That's not what I'm saying. Postponing wasn't anyone's fault, and now that things have finally settled down, we're just having the wedding we originally planned. Besides, none of this really has anything to do with you, right?
Excuse me? How does this not involve me? I'm Anthony's sister, you know.
I'm pretty sure this won't come as a surprise, but neither you nor your mom are invited. We didn't think it was necessary to tell you in advance either.
Wait, hold up. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would you not invite me and Mom? A wedding is a huge family event. I'm his sister. How are you going to cut us out like that? That's ridiculous.
Because that's exactly what Anthony wanted. He specifically asked me not to invite you.
What? Hold on. Did we do something wrong? Who leaves out their own sister and mom from their wedding? That's insane.
Do you really need me to explain? If you take a second to think about everything that's happened, I'm pretty sure you'll figure it out. I honestly don't see how you would know. If anything, I'm shocked you're even surprised.
What? Okay, fine, I get it. But that's a completely different issue.
Then I guess we're done here. You might not like it, but the decision's already made.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Not inviting us is just insane.
All right then, take care.
Mom, I got news. I checked everything myself. Wait, you mean about that? Oh, Emily. So, what did you find out? I mean, this is straight up bullying, right? Both toward me and you. Like, think about it. It's insane. No matter how you spin it, leaving out your actual sister and mom from your wedding. I've literally never heard of that before. It's ridiculous. Anthony's totally being brainwashed by Iris. I bet this wasn't even his idea at first. She probably twisted everything around. I'm sure Iris has been trash-talking us behind our backs, slowly pushing him to cut us off. Anthony's a softie, you know, so he probably believed every word she said. And now she's got him thinking we're the bad guys. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Anthony's always been the type to go along with whatever people around him say. Iris probably took advantage of that, slowly turning him against us. I mean, think about it. There's no reason Anthony would ever cut us off on his own. It just doesn't make any sense. Right? If we just sit back and let this slide, it's only going to get worse until Anthony completely cuts us out of his life. We need a game plan. Now! We have to flip this situation around somehow. Agreed. Step 1, let's figure out a way to talk to Anthony directly. Iris, as your sister-in-law, I've got an order for you.
An order?
You're inviting me and Mom to the wedding. We're family. Leaving us out is ridiculous. I mean, seriously, what kind of wedding doesn't include the groom's sister and mom?
Could you maybe say that to Anthony instead? This wasn't my decision. I'm just following what he wanted, so there's really nothing I can do.
See? That's exactly what doesn't make sense. There's no way Anthony would say something like that. My own brother not inviting us to his wedding? That's just insane.
Then why not ask Anthony directly? Why are you coming to me? If you really want answers, wouldn't it be faster to just talk to him yourself?
That's your job, Iris. If I'm the one who keeps bringing it up, it's just going to make things awkward. Plus, if I keep nagging him about it, he's going to get annoyed. But if it comes from you, you can say it in a softer way, right?
Yeah, about that. I really don't think that's going to work.
Iris, can we talk for a minute? There's something important I need to say.
Oh, Sharon? It's been a while.
I still haven't received the wedding invitation. Care to explain why? This isn't some kind of mix-up, is it? As the groom's mother, there is absolutely no way I can be left out. I mean, come on. What kind of wedding doesn't invite the groom's own mother?
Like I told your daughter the other day, not inviting you two was Anthony's decision. I think you've got the wrong idea here. This wasn't something I decided on my own, so there's really nothing I can do about it. If you're not happy with it, you should ask Anthony directly.
He won't listen to me, which is exactly why I'm talking to you, the one who's poisoning his mind. There's no way Anthony would come up with something like this on his own. You're the one feeding him lies.
Wow, so now I'm the villain? So what you're saying is I've been manipulating Anthony to cut you out and Emily out? If that's the first place your mind goes, maybe you should ask yourself why.
I bet you've been filling his head with all kinds of garbage. Bad-mouthing me and Emily nonstop, making stuff up. That's exactly why this is your responsibility to fix.
Maybe you should take a good, hard look at everything you've done in the past.
Excuse me?
That's the real reason Anthony doesn't want you at the wedding.
Emily, can you believe her? That woman is unbelievably stubborn. I knew she was difficult, but this is next level. She's completely refusing to let us come to the wedding. No matter what I say, she shuts me down before I can even get a word in. Wow, so not even you could get through to her. Iris has got Anthony completely wrapped around her finger at this point. I mean, normally, no son would say no to his own mother's request, right? The fact that he's refusing you outright, she's definitely feeding him lies behind the scenes. Exactly. No matter what I say, all she does is repeat, "It's what Anthony wants." Ugh, I swear, it's impossible to have a real conversation with her. If we could just get inside the venue, we could figure out the rest from there. Once we talk to Anthony face to face, there's no way he'd actually kick us out. And once we're seated, there's no way they could make us leave in front of everyone. Well, yeah, you've got a point. But the real problem is how we sneak into the venue. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. What's the plan? I've actually got a connection at that venue. Someone who works there, and I helped them out with a favor a while back. If I ask, they might be willing to help us out. Technically, the staff is supposed to keep everything locked down, but if someone on the inside helps, there might be a way to slip in unnoticed. Oh, great idea. That's actually a pretty solid plan. If we play our cards right, this could totally work. I mean, we should be at the wedding anyway, so if we have to push a little, so be it. Honestly, I was hoping to avoid this kind of hassle, but with less than 2 weeks to go, we don't really have time to sit around and wait. Time to take action. All right then, let's do this. Hey Iris! So, looks like things are getting kinda crazy over there, huh? You holding up okay? I'm guessing the bridal suite's in full-on panic mode right now, right? I can't believe it's turned out this way.
Good morning, Emily. I wasn't expecting to hear from you this early. But is something wrong? Let me guess. You've run into another issue?
Oh, wait. You mean you haven't heard yet? I'm pretty sure this is one you can't ignore. Even I was kind of shocked, but we had a little incident. So here's the thing. My son accidentally spilled red wine all over your wedding dress. It's a bit of a disaster.
Oh, wait. Red wine? Hold on. What are you talking about? Your kid's only 4, right? Why would he even have something like that? And why on earth would you bring wine to the wedding in the first place?
It was our little way of celebrating you. We brought this fancy red wine as a gift, you know. Honestly, you should be thanking us. It's expensive stuff.
I'm sorry. You brought wine as a gift? To a wedding you weren't even invited to?
Oh, we knew we weren't invited. But come on. We still wanted to celebrate you too. So we told the venue staff. Looks like there was some kind of mix-up with our invitation. But at the very least, can we drop off a gift and say congrats in person? And the staff was super nice about it. They let us in as a special favor. I mean, we're family, right? But then you weren't in the bridal suite when we got there, so we waited for a bit. That's when my kid got bored and, well, he opened the bag with the wine in it all by himself. And before we even noticed, he tripped right in front of your dress. The bottle broke at the worst possible moment, and just like that, splash, all over the hem. Talk about fate, right?
Seriously?
Oh no, sorry about the dress. I mean, with a red wine stain that big, there's no way it's coming out easily. Looks like you'll have to cancel the whole wedding. But hey, it was just a kid's accident, so let it go, okay? Besides, this all happened because you didn't invite us in the first place. If anyone should be apologizing here, it's you, Iris.
Hey, Emily. About that's not even my dress.
What?
Also, the wedding's already over. Why are you making such a scene now?
Wait, what? Hold on. What are you talking about? What do you mean it's over? No way. We haven't even done anything yet. Don't tell me. It's not like you had the wedding days ago, right?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday? No way. You said it was on the weekend, so we just assumed it was Sunday. When did anyone say it was on Saturday?
Saturday worked best with our work schedules, and it made everything run a lot smoother.
No, nobody told us that.
And by the way, Emily, which venue are you and Mom even at right now?
We're at Southgate Resort in Jersey City. That's the place you said you booked, right?
Oh, yeah, about that. You're not even at the right place.
What? Wait, what do you mean?
That was the original plan before we postponed everything. But when we went to reschedule, all the dates we wanted were already booked. So we ended up choosing a completely different venue. After a lot of back and forth, we ended up getting married in Hawaii.
Hawaii? What? Nobody told us that.
For the record, the only people we invited were my parents and your dad.
Wait, my dad's there too? Nobody told me that either.
He actually went straight to the airport after his night shift the other day, hopped on a plane, and made it just in time. Wait, are you telling me you didn't even notice your dad wasn't home?
No, I didn't. I mean, who would ever think he'd just up and fly all the way to Hawaii without a word?
I see. So you didn't even realize he was gone. Well, I guess if nobody mentioned it, it's not too surprising you'd miss something like that.
So, about the dress, who does it belong to?
I wonder whose wedding dress you actually ruined. You didn't seriously run off without even checking, did you?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't exactly have time to figure out whose dress it was.
Wait, are you telling me you just ran away from the scene?
Well, yeah. It was obviously a disaster, so I panicked.
My advice? Turn yourself in right now. You said the staff let you in, right? Once they start figuring out who's responsible, it's only a matter of time before they track you down.
Hey, Iris, what the hell were you thinking? Are you seriously going to make me pay for this? This is your fault. You need to cover the whole $60,000. There's no way we can afford that.
Excuse me? I'm not really sure what you're trying to say here. Oh, you're talking about the bill from the bride and groom whose wedding you ruined. And now you expect me to pay for it? I don't know all the details, but apparently the dress you ruined was a custom piece made by a famous designer. On top of that, the bill includes cleaning fees for the venue, plus damages for having to redo the entire wedding.
How was I supposed to know that? It's just a dress. I don't care how fancy it is. They could have just sent it to a regular cleaner or something. And we even tried explaining it was just a kid's mistake, but they wouldn't let it go. Seriously, what are we supposed to do now?
When a child causes damage, it's the parent's responsibility to pay for it. That's just common sense. And honestly, let's be real. From the start, you were planning to pull the whole "it's just a kid's mistake" card, and you deliberately let your kid ruin that dress. You're acting like it was some random accident, but we all know that's not the case. Are you seriously going to make me pay for this? First of all, forcing your way into a wedding you weren't invited to was already a huge problem. But then you went and destroyed the bride's dress. So yeah, this is exactly what you get.
Enough with the excuses. Just pay the $60,000. They said it has to be paid in full, so bring every penny right now. You're Anthony's wife. You can handle that much, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
What? Hold on. How can you be so heartless?
This has nothing to do with me. You and Mom did all of this on your own, right? Anyway, I have to go now.
Are you kidding me? Look at the mess you've made. Fix this right now. Are you seriously trying to ruin my life? My husband just told me he wants a divorce. Out of nowhere. Nobody said anything about this. I never imagined he'd actually do something like this. You need to talk to him and make him take it back. This is your responsibility. Fix it.
Why would that be my problem? This has absolutely nothing to do with me. Isn't this something you and your husband need to work out yourselves? I have no reason to get involved.
Just like you turned Anthony against me, now you've brainwashed my husband too. Everyone's leaving me, and it's all your fault. You're the one who filled his head with all kinds of nonsense, didn't you? You've been whispering lies about me to him, I know it.
Oh, please. I'm perfectly happy with my husband, thank you very much. I've never had any interest in getting involved with your husband. This whole situation has nothing to do with me.
Then why am I suddenly being divorced? We've been married for decades. How could he just throw me away like this? It makes no sense.
Maybe that's exactly the problem. The way you blame everyone else for everything and never once stop to think you might be the issue.
Excuse me?
Anyway, excuse me.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, what the hell are you going to do about this? This is all your fault. My husband actually served me divorce papers. I can't believe this is really happening. And on top of that, he's taking full custody of my son. No matter how much I begged, the lawyer kept saying everything was my fault. What the hell is going on? Why am I the only one getting screwed like this?
Yeah, your husband already told me everything. About how you tried to crash my wedding with Anthony, how you bribed a venue staff member to sneak you in. Oh, and that staff member just so happened to be your ex-boyfriend? What exactly were you trying to pull with all of that?
If you know all that, then help me pay for this mess. I'm already drowning in that $60,000 bill, and now I'm stuck with alimony and everything else. I'm completely screwed.
So why exactly are you asking me for help? Shouldn't you be the one taking responsibility for your own actions?
You're not innocent either. If you had just invited us to the wedding like you were supposed to, none of this would have happened.
But that's just you making excuses. Blaming me isn't going to get you anywhere.
I don't care. Just help me. Your husband's sister is in serious trouble here.
Well, about that, your brother already told me he's cutting ties with you completely.
Wait, what?
So yeah, I really don't see I could step in and help now.
Cutting ties?
Anyway, take care.
Hey, Mom, do something. You're my mom, aren't you? Help me. Anthony just cut me off completely. This can't be happening. This is insane. Same here. I never thought they'd actually go this far. Wait, what? You too? There was a letter in my mailbox. It said Anthony doesn't want anything to do with us ever again. Apparently Anthony and Iris already moved without telling anyone. We don't even know their new address. What? Nobody told me anything. Are they seriously cutting us off for good? Your father left too after filing for divorce, so soon this house will be completely empty. Divorce? Out of nowhere? Dad never gave any sign this was coming. They said the house has already been sold, so I need to leave too. I can't stay here anymore. What? Sold? Hold on. What's going to happen to us? My husband's divorcing me too. The only place I had to go was back home. And now the family house is gone? And what am I supposed to do about that? I have no clue what to do either. What are we even supposed to do now? We've got nowhere to go, no money, nothing. Neither of us has a job. We can't survive like this. Don't ask me. I've been the one cleaning up every mess so far. What else do you expect me to do? Well, like it or not, we have to figure something out. Both of us are completely homeless here. Enough already. This is just karma for all the selfish, awful things we've done. What? Mom, what did you just say? Maybe it's better if we go our separate ways. I really don't think I can stay with you anymore. No, this can't be happening. Mom!
A few months have passed since all of this happened. Anthony and I are now living a peaceful, quiet life together. We've completely cut ties with his mom and sister, and I doubt we'll ever have anything to do with them again. As for Sharon, the woman who thought she controlled everything was hit with the unexpected, getting dumped by her own husband. She always assumed her word was law, but it turns out she underestimated how much resentment had been building up over the years. Anthony's dad, the man she thought would just silently endure everything forever, finally packed his bags and walked out the door without looking back. From what I've heard, he's now enjoying his freedom and living his best life on his own. Meanwhile, Sharon lost her house, and the shock of the divorce left her completely broken, with nowhere to go. Emily didn't fare much better. After her husband filed for divorce, she even lost custody of her own son. The man who always did whatever she said finally had enough, and once he lawyered up and seriously fought for custody, there was no way she could win. Apparently, she threw a fit, screaming, "It's insane for a mother to lose custody like this," but the court didn't care. Her history of neglecting the kid and treating her family like accessories came back to haunt her. Her husband and son moved on to a new life without her, leaving Emily completely behind. With nowhere to return to, since their once proud family home was sold off by Anthony's dad, Emily and her mom ended up in a rundown, dirt-cheap apartment. Neither of them had ever worked. They had no savings, and all they were left with was debt. Emily kept whining, "This is unbearable." But at this point, she really had no choice but to bear it. These days, they're both juggling multiple day labor jobs, working non-stop just to survive. And of course, they fight constantly, blaming each other for everything that's happened. Honestly, they brought it all on themselves. As for us, life has never been more peaceful. The chaos feels like a distant memory, and we're finally free to enjoy the quiet, happy life we've always wanted. And I intend to treasure every single moment of it.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.